Yeah,
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, I haven't heard Scrubs in a while.
Yeah, everyone's so like.
Well, what's the new one they use?
I don't know. People say like shitter or just like what do they say?
Farmed.
Farm, yeah. Farm.
I don't know where that came from.
Why is farm? I don't know. I don't like farm.
That sounds dumb.
It's like,
man, did you get farmed? I'm just
like what? Am I a pigment to you? Like,
yeah.
like cool.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Zoomer, boomer, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, that too.
We should bring back Scrub.
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 I like Scrub. Yeah, because Scrub, they kind of like.
Scrub is like, you're a fucking Scrub.
Yeah,
Just simple.
You're not really calling them bad, just not.
No, you're just like a little Deku Scrub.
Yeah,
like I imagine a little Scrub. I'm like, look at you.
Like a little Deku Scrub?
Yeah, the one that Link makes in Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
when he does the, what is it, the tune of emptiness, and he makes that empty one. That one.
The shell?
Yeah, the shell
shell.
one. That's what you guys
The
are.
elegy of emptiness?
Yeah, the Scrub. That's what they are.
Just make him a shell.
You're not even the real
just
thing.
like posing.
They look pretty firm.
It's funny because he's kind of naked and he doesn't have the cool hat in the. So it's like, that's you. You're that Scrub.
You're that Scrub. Well, I'm not gonna call him that Scrub. I'll be like just a Scrub, but.
That one?
Fine, I guess they can throw a nut or two.
I think they have personality. Some people do. Some people are cool.
Nowadays, not as much. No way.
No, everyone's too
Safe.
Yeah, that's a good word to use.
Safe,
I wish people played the way they
weird.
do in public in the game.
People are weird. Whenever I try to interact with them, people are just like always on their phone. It's so weird because you'd be like talking to them and they're like on their phone, and I was like, "What are you?"
I be at ESF nowadays and nobody talks.
Are you gonna
I was like, I feel like we used to like just
Yeah.
banner, chill,
Yeah.
talk shit about a match happening, but now it's like everyone's just kind of.
They don't even pay attention. And I was like, "Are you trying to get good?" Because I was like, "You
And it's mostly the new
figure
people
this
too.
guy out."
Yeah, the guy kicking your ass is up there on stage right now, kicking
He's
somebody
like,
else's ass.
Yeah, it's like, why is he rocking him? I remember taking notes. I remember being like, this guy's good. This guy does this.
Why
this
is
guy
he
does
rocking him?
that. Yeah, but it's like, no, I'm not gonna. No, I'm just gonna be on Twitter, complain about something. Why do I suck? Blah blah blah. And it's just like, dude, can you like watch the fucking game? Can you pay attention to your own games? And I would tell people, it's like, why do you suck? And he's like, oh, well, I don't go for this. And I was like, how do you know you don't go for this? That's not why I think you suck. But it's like, well, how did you come up with that answer? And they're just like, oh, that's just what they tell me. And I was like, what do you tell yourself? It's like, oh, well, I agree. And it's like, do you really agree?
Why?
Because I was like, they talk out of their ass, man. A lot of low to mid-level players, they talk as if they're getting better, but they're just like,
They got no chins.
Place.
I was in a rotation the other day, and they were like, hey, like, come play him real quick. He's like, no. Why not? He's like, and then later they'd be like, oh, he, like, his confidence, like, he doesn't want us to get his confidence hurt.
What?
I'm like, come on, like, what do you mean? I'm like, you guys are playing, I'm telling you stuff. Yeah, but, like, it wouldn't be good for him. You sure?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, just stay back there,
dude,
buddy.
It's like, go play Mario Party. You might win with luck there. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking damn, that level of confidence.
Legit. They're like, I'll just get hurt and I'll just.
Well, why are you
People have
here?
too big of egos when there's no reason for them, especially, to have an ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, what the fuck? What even?
Well, like, even if you have an ego that big, like, you still shouldn't be there like, oh, I'm gonna get my confidence hurt if I lose. Like, the point of losing is learning what you're bad at and being able to improve.
Yeah. Damn it, the weak confidence. That sucks to see now because everyone was really cocky back in the day. Everybody was just like, everyone thought they were the best, and everyone played really good. There wasn't like really like shitty players, people that constantly went 0-2. It was just sometimes, some people just had a bad day, and it's like, it's okay. But now everyone's like, oh, I always go into it. I just go into it.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, you got me. Or like, you just like body me. I'm like, oh, you.
It's
Like,
Yeah, it's funny because you beat people and then they laugh.
yeah,
So
they're like,
yeah.
haha, good games,
Shouldn't
man.
you
I
be
just
a
shit
little?
on you.
Yeah, like shouldn't you be a little man?
Care a little more. A little more.
Yeah.
Your mom's
Just like-
sitting over there. I just destroyed you in front of her. You're going to talk about that on the way home.
Hey, honey. Yeah. It's okay. I know you're not good at your little video game, but I still love you. Like, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Confidence stolen by your own mom.
Dude, if I had my girl
Thanks, Mom.
and she was seeing me get my ass kicked, I'd be like, we gotta go. Like,
Yeah.
we gotta get.
Yeah.
You still gotta lose. Just, I gotta go.
I don't wanna see
babe,
another
babe,
one. I don't wanna
yeah,
see
babe,
another
let's
one.
go get dinner because I'm about to erupt. And then you see who beats you, and just like some guy like that beat you. Like,
The Drool Club?
yeah, the drawer. Good games.
Good games.
Yeah.
The basement dwellers.
Basement dwellers. Dude, there's some fucking lab monsters now. Like you see Smirk.
Yeah.
Smirk plays all. I don't think you guys even understand. Like we understand he plays, but
Yeah, but when you see Smirk plays, it's like this dude plays. Like he plays a lot.
What did we
he
play?
goes to
see
the venue,
King
brings his
play?
own setup and labs.
Yeah,
Just there.
yeah.
King plays like he plays a lot, and I was like, damn,
Yeah.
you should be like
King plays
Those-
like if it's his second job.
those guys should be like
Really good.
the amount of time they put in. They should be like dominating the scene, and they're like still kind of in the same spot. Like they got like a little better.
Well, Smirk got way better. If you look
Yeah.
at like the past year.
Well, I think Ken's pretty good.
No, but I mean, I always thought he was that level of good. He was just kind
He
of
played
like
Smash 4?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
thought it was
I
really
thought
good.
he
the
was a
game
high
really
mid.
helps him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this game,
Yeah.
and the fact that character turns is what helped them a lot.
Yeah, but like I said, like you could shit on someone for that, and we have every right to.
Yeah.
But it's like if they're playing to their strengths, like why not?
Yeah.
Well, of
Why don't you pick up the character?
you
type of
wouldn't-
thing, you know?
No, but like I agree with Nite. He was at that level.
Yeah,
Because
I
I would
thought-
see
I
him
thought-
do that stuff with
I-
Wario.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
thought he
whoa.
was
I thought
good
he
in
was
four.
like really, really good. The only problem is like everyone else was already really good, and he was like just coming in, so he had to learn the matchups. But now we have to learn the matchups with him.
I feel
but
like-
he's still the lab monster. He's still. The
I feel
fucking,
like
you know-
Smirk was gonna be destined to be like around the 15th in state mark. I think the Ken character actually did pump him as much as it did.
No,
but
well-
but I feel like he plateaued already. That's the thing.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
What I
I
was gonna
I
say-
feel like his improvement's just gonna be a little slower until he clicks something.
The neutral. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying with King
yeah.
and Smirk is you're right, but they're training
Yeah.
the wrong part. They're
Yeah,
training the
yeah.
part that like is only theirs sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. And
I'm
they're-
I think Smirk. I think he's adapting a bit more. I can see him more with the Terry.
They're successful. They're very successful, but
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's just that.
Yeah,
like,
but the scene isn't very threatening.
Yeah.
Like the scene falls for like. This scene just has weak neutral, in general. You know, like the average player's neutral's not that good.
dog shit.
Yeah, but it's cool. So they get to do the shit that they lab out. So it just looks like they have like the sickest fucking punish. But it's like, yeah, but how long did it take this fucker to get in? You know,
Sometimes
and
they
like,
grow over that.
yeah, and
They
it's
get
like,
excited about they got their forwards.
Yeah, you beat them in neutral a
Like-
billion times, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, but you don't have the punish game they have. But they got one opening and they did their crazy punish game, and it's like, yeah, but think about that. Think about what the hell just happened. If this guy had the punish game you had, they would be beating you over and over and over. But they don't. You have the punish game, so it's like, but it's all about the neutral. It would all happen from the neutral.
No, but I know what you're gonna say. They gotta come together.
Yeah, yeah, it has to. It has to.
So, in your opinion, since you've been here for like forever, why do you think Colorado sucks at neutral?
Not all of Colorado. We've had our share of monsters. We've had like Cyrox.
But
we have,
yeah, very select few individuals. Where, like,
But
they
that's how-
rise above.
That's how every scene is. I feel like every scene has their shitters, their mid levels, their high and their top. Like everyone has their own. It's just right now we don't really have we have like highs. We have multiple high level players, but we don't have top yet. We don't have a consistent like Shu is the closest to top, but I feel like Shu has he's like I've never seen such a good ass player have such a breakable mentality. Like I've never seen such a usually like a super good ass player is like hard to break. I feel like this dude can break like easy. I've seen it happen. This dude makes it happen. And I was like, how the fuck does this guy just break him? I don't get it. I was like, he's supposed to be our best. He's supposed to be sturdy. If he's gonna lose, he should be losing to like RPS, but he's losing because he's like frustrated. And I was like, motherfucker, you're number one. What the fuck are you frustrated about? Like what you know what I mean? Like that's not
Yeah, that is true. What are you frustrated about?
Yeah, exactly.
You have nothing like.
Exactly.
Like,
There-
what are you doing?
Yeah. Like it's like what do you
So, what do you recommend to people who don't have a great mentality? How do you work on improving that?
I think there's a lot of ways to go.
There's so many ways. There's always room for improvement. There's always you can go basic. You can be like you could eat better. You can get plenty of sleep. You could exercise. You could do stuff. Like if you want to get deeper in it, you can start taking notes. You can criticize yourself. You can write notes on yourself. You can watch the same game, write more notes on it. You can try to think in a complex way, in a simple way. You can because you could always get really deep in a game and then zoom out and be like, all right, now I'm gonna think about it in a more simpler way, and then it looks different. And it's just but you gotta be able to see it all. You gotta know why you're doing things. You can't just be like, well, this is the part where I cover roll and F smash. Like how I see WoW players, where they get you on ledge and they just this is the part where I do it, right? And he's like, yeah, but why? He's like,
That's how it is.
I don't know. That's just how it is. Like I smash here, and then when
That's
I
how
whiff,
the little Asian get
yeah,
to it.
yeah, I whiff, so I run back and I do it again, right? That's not what wolves do. I thought that's what wolves did. It's like, nah, dude, just the shitty ones. You know what I mean? Like beating the shitty players. I was like, but if you're gonna fight a fucking killer, if it whiffs, then what? Then from there you assess the situation based on the data you collected that game. You don't just be like, I'm gonna go for another F smash because that's just my thing. It's like, you're gonna suck forever. You know, you may have beaten me, but you're gonna suck forever.
I see it as if like when you lose, you're basically undercover at that point because that guy thinks that he's just better than you. He doesn't need to do anything to beat you.
Yeah.
So then when you go and watch a video, it's like he's gonna do that option next time I do that option.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this option, but nobody gets there. So then the meta doesn't develop.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
why I think Colorado is just. Stupid.
Nobody's pushing that. And I feel like I did that with Sheik in Smash 4. You know, there was like I got my ass kicked for a whole year, and everybody was just like, "Oh, Mario's just an easier version of Sheik," and I was like, "No, it's all making sense." I was like, "I'll get there," and then eventually, it got to the point where I would only lose to ladders, like, only lose to ladders. I would lose to you laddering me. The only exception was Fabian because for some reason. I have no idea why I lose to you, but I lost to you. You were like literally my demon, and I was like, I have no idea why he's my demon.
I call it the 3-pattern theory. Once they catch on to one, you swap it, and then you go and you have 3. They'll forget. They'll remember one.
It's rock, paper,
They
scissors.
forget here, yeah.
Yeah, but that's probably
And then like the last one works, and then they already forgot about the first one.
but I would always like
The 3.
I don't know. I can't even.
The 3.
The 3.
The
I mean,
three.
thank you. I don't understand.
The
you know?
3-pattern
It just
theory.
didn't make sense to me. I was like, fucking Fabian. It's like, how does he do it? I mean, but you were just honestly when I would watch how I played you, I feel like you were just very like your reaction on defense was like really solid. Like you would always make like spot dodges, like reactionary spot dodges or rolls. You wouldn't just do it to do it. You would do it because like I closed the gap a certain length, therefore you did that. So I was like, damn it. I was like, he's just really good at reacting. So it was just like, so I kind of had to like, kind of recreate that situation and kind of like hope.
But
that
a computer player is never gonna.
But it's it was hard. It was
They even
hard.
played Ultimate before Ultimate was a thing.
Yeah,
In a way, yeah.
And I get frustrated.
But now you
You know, I can do it.
because now everyone,
But they don't have to work for it. They don't have to. I played Ultimate in a game.
I put in my time.
I played spot dodge canceling in a game. Where spot dodge canceling was not good.
And now everyone gets it.
Now everybody gets it without no work.
So now I have 2 kind of weird questions. So like the first one is, do you think there's people that just won't ever improve?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can just see it. And I was like, they're never gonna get it.
But whose choice is that?
Huh? It's theirs. It's theirs. Like I've given them advice. There's times where I go out of my way and I was like I don't.
But you don't
give many
think maybe
people
they're like
advice.
they really want to get good, but it's just like
Yeah, of course. Everyone always wants to
But-
get really good.
so then they
Everyone
just
always wants to
don't?
be the best.
But-
you know?
because why? Because they want to, or it's just like I just can't. I
It's
won't
because-
ever get this game.
It's because they don't. There's just a lot of things. There's like blocks in their way. They're like the way they improve is wrong. The way they look at the game is wrong. There's always a bunch of factors. Like, you know, and an example that comes up, you know, are you gonna be pissed? But fucking Maki guy is a good example of just somebody that just struggles to get good because it's just he just doesn't look at the game the way he wants to. He says he looks at the game a certain way, but when you watch him, he's not. It's like he's not taking his own advice. It's like you're not taking your own advice.
Here's the thing. I've
He's
noticed
gonna
that kid.
watch it. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing about that kid. I mean, my 2 cents on Maki guy. I feel like I see him. He actually grows, but his mentality is so shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as he says "fuck" once, you know you're about to stop him.
Yeah, it's over.
You just
it's
know.
over. You win.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like that shit's not true. It's probably gonna be
Yeah.
true now.
And it's like, and if you do something like disrespectful, it's just gonna get easier. Like you just fucking now you just like dash attack him 3 times.
I
And
mean,
connect.
in a way, I thought about that. Like before Maki guy, I thought about that way. I thought about that way with
Seal it.
JFK back in 4.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. No,
Yeah.
but
He
JFK was like a special case.
Yeah.
That guy had like these moments where like
You couldn't touch him.
Furious.
You couldn't.
He would just like he would play you like like he doesn't give a fuck about you. And like you've never punished him in his life. Like he's like, you've never punished this option. You're gonna punish it every time, and he's like, no, you haven't punished this at all. Boom.
No,
boom,
there was.
boom.
I had two ways of categorizing him. There was a depressive, like as soon as he called my character broken, he believed in my character. But when he believed in his character, that was the other one where it was mad.
Yeah.
That's when it started working. There was two versions of it though. If he didn't believe in his character, it didn't work. If he believed in his character, it worked.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks when you see characters switch. I hate seeing character switches because I was like, no, that was best. I was like, just learn it. I was like, because it's weird because like I literally got my ass kicked for a whole year with this character, and I was so proud of my Sheik at the end of Smash 4. I was so proud. I was like, I can be Bales, I can be Clouds, I can be the hardest motherfuckers. I don't know, beat you once, but it was alright. But I beat him on a regular basis, but it took a lot of work. Yeah. But I was really proud of it because I was like, he's not easy. You're not an easy dude to beat.
Oh, I thought I was just not easy in general.
What are you looking at them for?
I don't know.
Look at that guy.
I don't know what that means. No, you were really hard, you know, because you're kind of like, you're super smart in like, at like RPSing.
That's all I got. That's the thing. That's all I got.
Yeah, wasn't the craziest fucking combo game, but I was like, but you know how to be right. Being right is like, you're pretty good at it.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, exactly.
Sucks, dude.
Just practice your combos, man, and you'll be a.
I'm trying.
Yeah, because you definitely know how to be right. But that's how it was. You know, I took a beating, and I was just like, why does nobody do that? Why are you just like, no, it has to be another character. Another character will find it. I was like, motherfucker.
Well, because sometimes it works. Sometimes that shit does work.
It
like
could.
Smirk.
It's
like he was playing Ganon a year ago. What?
Yeah.
He was getting like decent here and then bad here.
Alright.
It was
alright.
Because
yeah,
Ganon looks
but it
scary
wasn't
at
going to get him to
first.
where he is. It's because he switched characters. It's not because, I'm going to take a year to figure out Ganon.
No, I know. But we all know that character sucks. It's more like you have to play a good character. Like even though Sheik is struggling right now, I think the character is still really good. If you know the matchup, this character is sick.
That's what's scary about Ultimate.
This character is
fucking
sick.
Every character is good.
Yeah.
The Ice Climbers, dude, they're coming.
Yeah, you could just learn.
They're coming.
Yeah, eventually, right?
They're gonna be here.
Yeah, they're just gonna turn off their brain and be like, oh, I know what to do.
I gotta grab. That's a stock.
Yeah, it's like,
what?
I see some stuff on Twitter where like they're coming.
They're coming. Winter's coming.
No, but with the whole mentality thing, like it's a shame to see because there's so many people. And a lot of good players are like really bad at like helping bad players because they try to offer like advice that just doesn't make sense. They'll be like, oh, you should try to like, they'll be like, you should try to up smash more, and it's just like,
dude, I have so many names about people that say that.
Shut up?
Yeah.
Like, don't just say.
And it's like
you should do a move, and it's like, nah, dude, like look,
like Fabian, hold shield. I'm like,
when, why, like what's the?
Because he doesn't grab. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Like,
that's also double-edged, though. I see what you're saying. I do, but I feel like when you tell someone something like you can't narrow it down too much, or they don't get it. So you have to like try to give them something that sticks.
Yeah.
But that doesn't. But
well, no, I always let them know. No, I do that where it's like cold shield, but I always let them know this is not the one.
Dude, it's
not the answer.
There's so many people that tell me you should do this, and I'm like, you're an idiot.
Like look, like I'll give you an example because I feel like I gave good advice to this Byleth player. There was this Byleth player, and I don't know think about Byleth, and I let him know. After I beat him, he's like, "You got any advice?" So I was like, "Okay, I don't really know shit about Byleth, but I did see a really good Byleth come and like run us over, and this is what he did." I was like, he used Nair and down tilt a lot. Like those were his main moves, along with grab. So you should consider rotating those 3 moves, and then when it comes to killing, down tilt gets you the kill confirm, So I was like, you didn't do that. That's the work with that. That's literally like just like a basic little triangle I gave him. I was like, that's literally like I gave you a rock, I gave you paper, and I gave you scissors. I was like, you didn't do those. You should implement that. I don't know Byleth, but I saw somebody playing Byleth in a simple way, and this is what I collected. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. There you go. Boom. It's like why don't people give advice like that? Why do people have such a? It's like you don't just.
Yeah, some people think they can just give you everything. Yeah. It's like no, you should just give the little something that happened in that match.
Yeah.
Like people I fair them and I'm like, why you jumped?
It's like,
have you ever tried recovering low? Like your character can tether. Like why aren't you tethering?
Because I'm scared.
Cool.
Well, then you take a fare.
No, sometimes I'm kind of mean. I'm like, well, good looking losers. It's like, dude, I'm
Pat
telling
on the
you.
back.
No, and then they still.
They try to defend themselves.
Yeah, they try to defend. No,
No,
but
trust me.
then you'll fall out with there. It's like, well,
Did I fall out?
well, I
Yeah.
didn't because you didn't.
Yeah.
You never
That's
did
the
it.
part
So
of
like,
it,
why would
yeah.
I do that?
I hate that. I hate that so much when you tell them don't. It's like, oh, but then you'll do this. It's like, yeah, I know.
I know.
RPS, baby.
Yeah.
Like, you know, look. No, but then there's also like when you give a shitty player advice, and then it feels like they're like looking for like the
ticket.
like the magical answer. Yeah, they're gonna be like, hey, have you ever tried doing this? And they're like, you know, like they're gonna be like, of course, fucking rolling. Why didn't I ever think of that? All of a sudden, and then they think they're gonna be like the best player. It was like, no, there's no one word answer that's just gonna trigger your brain like some anime be like, of course, you know. It's like, no,
The line thing.
yeah. It's like you still have to like, I don't know.
Well, I don't think there's a one answer for
No,
any
there
fighting game.
isn't. But that's what they think it is.
Well, that's what makes this game cool. Cause you imagine if there was an answer,
Yeah.
that game would suck.
Yeah.
You mean like Smash 4 Bea?
No.
No,
That was not the answer.
That's
That was not the
fair.
answer.
No. There was
That was it. You got caught.
eventually there was counterplay. There started being like baits and traps, and even though she was still really lame.
I didn't mind Bayo as much, honestly. At first, I was like,
Yeah.
fuck. But then I was like, wait a minute. If I just don't get caught, I'll be all right. Yeah, sure, I might die at 40, but that's on me for getting caught.
I think
Yeah.
Smash 4 should have just ultimately been a 3-star game after a while.
Of course.
That would have fixed it.
No.
I don't know, cause I
I
would
think
talk to Connor, and Connor's pretty nerdy about all this shit. But he would always be like, cause Europe would do a 3-stock, right?
Yep. I didn't know.
And he would be like, usually whoever takes the second stock always won the game. So like even though it was 3 stocks, whoever took the second stock first, which is all, so it's pointless. There was never a moment where like the person that took it would eventually end up losing. No, whoever took the second stock just won.
Even with Rage and Ladders?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they would just win. So it was like, oh, so it kind of was pointless. So it's kind of like there was a data that said otherwise. That'd be like, no, if you're gonna lose the second stock, you were gonna lose the game. It's already like
Proven.
yeah.
I don't know if that's foolproof though.
No, yeah,
Picture
of
in
course,
a best of
course.
5, you take that stat
But
on
it's-
game 1.
But it's
But
good.
he had that much more time to adapt in a best of 5.
But it was still the same thing. It was because
Well, no, adaptation is a thing.
yeah,
Like if the first stock is like boom, 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 and then you kind of like die around at the same time, and then the second stock was just a big blur because of the uppy ladder.
but it's still
You know?
still good data. You know, it's still like the point. Like the thing that always happened was whoever took second stock would win the whole game. So it's like, well, even in the later games, even in the he adapted because they're still playing, they're still going, but still same thing, same scenario. Didn't matter. Whoever took it first won the game. So it's like, oh, well, maybe we don't need 3 stocks. Maybe we're just saving time, keeping it 2.
But after playing Ultimate with 3, I can't believe I played a game with only 2 stocks.
That is true.
Yeah, I've had.
Because you look at it, you're like, I would have died there.
Yeah.
But Ultimate was fast. I mean, Ultimate is fast. Ultimate is fast as fuck compared to Smash 4. Smash 4 still took its time.
But
and-
2 stocks is just weird now to even think. Well, look at it. It was like,
Really?
what?
No.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
totally.
not to me. To me, it still
Well.
feels like it's kind of like a 2, like Street Fighter. You know, Street Fighter is kind of like a 2 stock thing. To me, you know, you have to win 2. You gotta deplete their health bar twice to win the set.
But you can't deplete someone's bar from like what 3/4 full, and then they just die. And see, you see the difference there because of games, ladders, and all that.
But that's how Killer Instinct was.
Yeah.
Killer Instinct is more like that. But but that's the way I saw it. That's the way. That's why I was okay with 2 stocks. I was like, yeah, I get it.
Round 1,
Yeah.
round 2.
Yeah, I was like round 2. It's fine. You know, just
Yeah.
kick his ass.
So I didn't finish the last question. I was
Oh,
gonna
my
say,
bad.
do people really quit this game or like? Because I know you've been around forever,
Do
and you're like,
people
well, I
quit?
haven't seen that guy in like a year, but he's back. Like people keep coming back.
Oh yeah, no, there's people that are like gone for good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like I don't see Lobo play anymore. Holy Nugs is not. I mean, my cousins, my
Yeah.
brother's not playing anymore. I don't think I see Jairus.
No,
It's like-
but he's a special case. Too.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That's
It's like
He was so good.
Yeah.
He's so smart. That dude.
And there was a Luigi.
I sucked that happened. I was like, man, you don't deserve that. But that's what happens. I don't know if he didn't take care of his hands.
How do you take care of your hands?
I don't know. Don't play Melee. When I stopped playing Melee, my hands actually felt better. And I was like, what the fuck was I doing? What was I doing with my fucking
Look at the
head?
grip strength.
Yeah.
Breaking.
But I don't know. Some people are kind of gone or moved or something. I don't know. But they do visit. Sometimes you just like see Chunky every once in a while,
That
or
is true.
the twins, or like Jairus' brother. I've seen every once
Romance
in a while.
just
Yeah,
shows up.
Romance.
What's
Yeah,
up?
and I'm just like,
Are you
what's-
playing?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was like, yeah, they just come to like for the community,
Yeah.
kind of like how I do it. But I still enter because I was like, fuck it, why not? Who am I gonna lose to this time? It's like some DDD.
Bismarck.
Sick.
What?
Yeah, Bismarck. Wait, which one was Bismarck?
Another lab monster.
Game on.
That was he was the Greninja, right?
Ninja Game &
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
Damn that guy. He was so something that brings me up to another point
No.
that I want to make. Fucking, it is so frustrating losing in this game when my opponent is nervous. I have never played a fucking Smash game ever where like the nervous player wins.
Wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause whenever the opponent is nervous and I know it, I win. That is not the case in this game. Pisses me the fuck off.
That
should've
is so,
played last
I've
week.
thrown so many leads
Huh?
because of
You should
that.
have played.
Why?
Remember, you went against Slatty, Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
You were telling me that after the set.
Yeah, because I was like I could see he was just betting it all over and over, and I was like, I can't punish that. You know, there's so much.
Yeah, he's safe.
There's like not that much lag, but like he's like scared. He's scared to go in.
And in his head, he win all in, but he would actually say,
Yeah. But he probably is like, yeah, well, I'm better than him, and I was like, in my head, I'm just like, no, you're not, motherfucker. You know, like all I have to do is figure out a few things, and like you'll never beat me again. But whatever. I don't have time to like put all that time into that shit anymore. But I sure as fuck want to teach it. I want to help people get better.
you want to go the Coach Gay route with this, maybe?
No,
The
well,
coach again.
I just want to help people get good because I feel like I have a lot of good data in here, and I was like, look, these are shortcuts to getting good. Like, this is an obstacle. This is gonna be an obstacle. This is gonna be an obstacle.
I feel
How badly do you want to get good?
80% of the time it's mentality. That's what I think.
Yeah. That's the strongest. Yeah.
I mean, it's a mental like sport in a way, you know, like
Yeah.
if you're not all up there.
Because it doesn't have to be the strongest punish game, you know. Jesus is fucking proof of that.
Yeah,
it
what's
doesn't
up?
have to be the strong. You just have to have
Yeah.
It's a good example.
What's up?
You just have to be confident and know how to be right and just
Yeah, it's
Play.
not like my life's riding on that game. Like I'm gonna go in forward smash. Why not?
yeah.
What am I gonna lose? Oh, I lost. Yeah, good games. Cool. You're better.
Yes.
Yes.
Until
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not.
That's
Until
what they
it's
do. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like they want an award.
Yeah.
They're like,
I did it.
no, go lose to Shu now.
Yeah, go lose the shoot.
And
Yeah.
then they're still like,
Right away,
yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
It's not that bad. You know, I lost to Shu and he's number one, right? So it's okay to lose to him.
Nice.
Motherfucker.
Great
It's
mentality.
like, aren't you supposed to be the best in your head?
Oh,
Like,
dude. By the way, I wanted to tell you because
What?
I saw this Rough Rider video and it pissed me off.
Which one?
Where it was like they were hyping up the
Can I pull it up?
Smashdown.
Oh,
Let's get a
You
reaction.
didn't like
No,
it?
no, no. But
No.
I didn't like the what
No?
they were trying to say.
Like
They're like-
defend Colorado.
We're a team. It's like
No.
We
The words that
we
got
are.
me-
When we're invaded, that's the way I see it. I'm just
No.
like, somebody defend us, and I'm just
No,
like,
but the
"Hey,
thing
do
is, like,
something."
okay, think about it like this. This is how I think when outer staters come. It's like, man, well, I hope I get to play him.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't get to play him, and then I see other people play him, and they get shit on. I'm like, man, I didn't even get that shot. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like, so how are we a team? I didn't even get my shot at him.
What?
Like I know what, like yes, improve, and that way it gets better.
Yeah.
But like still, like I didn't get to play.
I feel like we're in a
what did I
selfish
do?
community. I'll throw that out right now.
Of course, oh, of course.
Like,
Colorado's whole community and meta is a cesspool of dog shit.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I feel like
Nobody wants somebody else to get better because then they're gonna hurt their poor ego.
Yeah.
And everyone's playing like shit
Yeah.
in the meantime.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
Nobody helps anyone get good. I do.
Yourself.
I want to help people get good.
Coach
Yeah.
Knight. Okay, fuck Smash. No more Smash.
Oh,
What's your
yeah.
favorite game ever?
My favorite game ever.